Equation 31 is compute this determinant is x, y, z, u, v, w, negative 399. Pero it's given another information que es determinant x, y, z, u, v, w, 1, negative 3, negative 3 is equal to negative 137. So using the property for the determinant, I saw that, for example, in the row number 3, I saw that we have a common factor, que es 3. So the property, one property say, if you multiply any row or any column of the determinant by a number, the entire determinant is multiplied by this number. So you factor out, you can factor out. And the factorization in this case is negative 3. I put negative 3 outside. X, Y, Z, U, V, W. And we have then 1, negative 3, negative 3. And this determinant is exactly the same, the given determinant. So the answer is negative 3 times negative 137. Then the answer is negative times negative positive 411. Que corresponde with the option A. Okay, 32 is one more time using the property of the determinant to find the value of the second determinant if the value of the first is given. Okay, so this is given and this no. So we're using transformation. We can do the other transformation. For example, you transform this in order to this new determinant look like similar or equal this. Entonces, for example, I saw determinant u, v, w. Y I saw que in the row number 2 we have a common factor. Okay, maybe it's 2. You put 2 outside. So you have 1, negative 3, x, y, z. Now you apply here the property number 3. Que say again that when you multiply any row or any column by a number, the entire determinant is multiplied by this number. Now, in order to put this determinant exactly the same with that, I need to interchange. For example, interchange, for example, the row 1 and the row 3. In this case, you interchange row 1 and row 3. So we have then x, y, z, 1, negative 3, and u, v, w. When you interchange 2 row or column in one determinant, the new determinant is affected by negative 1. So negative, I put negative in the front here. So far we have a negative 2. Now, in order to write perfectly, we need, let me see, x, y, z is exactly the same. You interchange 2 So if you interchange row 2 and row 3, like that, is, for example, 1, negative 3, UVW here, and XYZ. And when you interchange, again, 2 rows, you must change the sign. So now it's positive here. So now, so far the answer is positive, and this is identical to the given determinant of 51. Multiplied by 51. And the answer is 102. que corresponde with the option D. Okay, the question 33 is the same thing. It's using property of the determinant to find the value of the second determinant if the value of the first is given. Okay, I need to find this value of this determinant, and the information that we have is the given determinant. We need to transform this little by little. Look, I saw, for example, in the second row we have common factor 3. I factor out 3 outside. Remember the property of the determinant. Say, if any row or any column of the determinant is multiplied by a number, the value of the entire determinant is multiplied by the same number. Okay, now after that I apply a row operation. For example, row 1 plus row 3 store in the new row 3. And remember, when you apply row operation and the determinant, the value of the determinant stays the same, doesn't change. So now UBW stays the same, row 2. Now, however, you change the row number 3, when you adding 1 plus x minus 1 cancels out, plus 1 and negative 1 is just x, and y and z cancels out. Okay. Now after that, don't forget 3 outside. 3 is a common factor. Now you interchange row 1 and row 3. Let's suppose in this step 3 times 3 times. I want to interchange row 1, swap, and row 3. So we have, for example, x, y, z, UBW stay the same, and 1, 2, negative 3. Remember, when you swap two rows, you must change the sign here. It's the property number 1. And this determinant is exactly the same of the original, and the answer is minus 3 times 22 is equal minus 66. It corresponds with the option D.